Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel where I'm making videos as rejection therapy and exposure therapy to being embarrassed and having not everybody love me all of the time. As the title suggests, I went thrifting today, but I didn't really get much video of me inside of the thrift store because nothing can go right for me really ever. Sorry, my hair is like really giving bowl cut right now. That's not the point. The point is that I tried to go thrifting and a lot of stuff went wrong, but that's okay because I got a good haul. So if anything, this is just kind of like a thrift haul with intermittent like driving around or a farming in my car. You know the drill. Without further ado, let's get into a little vlog of me attempting to go thrifting. Alright guys, this is the fit for thrifting today. It is suddenly really hot outside in Wichita. We have this little tank top with world's thinnest little straps because the first sunburn that I get every season is a tan line that I'm stuck with for the rest of the year. So we have to make a good impression today. We have this green belt that I love so dearly, my little striped pants, and hate to say it guys, the dogs are out. For jewelry, of course, silver hoop earrings, naturally. Obviously my nose ring, that's gonna be crooked for the entire video, that's okay. We have this little necklace stack, 3, 4 if you count the choker. I don't, it's just a part of my body. We have rings. How cute. We have bracelets. And we have my little watch that I wear all the time. I have, I think, 3 hours to go to 2 different Goodwills. I'm gonna grab a drink from downstairs and then I will see you guys in my car. Okay guys, I know I said I'd see you in the car, but this is really funny. I just got on the elevator in my building, ignore the lighting, and this camera kind of really looks like a when I'm just holding it down in my hand. And I got on the elevator and this guy screamed. And I was like, oh my god. And he got off on the next floor down. He stopped it and got back off. Okay guys, I can only imagine this audio quality is horrible because you're right next to my AC that's on because it's 1,000,000 degrees outside, but that's okay. Usually I would get a Diet Coke, but Dr. Pepper was calling for me today, and then I got a beef stick. I fear I do have some bad news. I did just get down here and I looked in my glove box for my typical deodorant that I keep in my car because I have this fear of smelling bad and like nobody telling me, and it like melted. So I'm going to stop at Walmart before we go to Goodwill and I'm gonna get another car deodorant because I'm not playing that game. I'm a gambling man by nature. But that's not a gamble I'm willing to take, okay? Smelling bad in public is like top fear for me, like top 10 fears. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at Walmart. Okay guys, package was acquired. That was a lot bigger hassle than you would think it would be buying deodorant from Walmart. Sorry, this guy really pissing me off. He's blocking the entire intersection so I cannot see if I can go or not. Can y'all see this guy? I can't see, bruh! Bro, her kid won't move her big fat head. Anyway, the little guy thought that I was stealing from the Walmart. He stopped me and he was like, excuse me, do you have the receipt for that? Because I didn't have it in a bag. And I was like, oh yeah, I handed it to him. He was like, ma'am, this is not the product that you have. And I was like, that is so interesting because I know in my heart and soul that my intentions are pure and that I did just pay for this item. And I was like, oh, sorry, like, what does it say on there? And he was like, it says that you got the vanilla secret deodorant. And the one that I got is like cocoa butter or something like that. And I was like, oh, like, I'm sorry, like, I scanned it and that's what came up. And he was like, oh no, it says right here that it's the vanilla one. And I was like, oh. And I really didn't know what he wanted me to do at that point because I feel like at that point it was obvious that at least I tried to pay for the correct thing and it must have just rung up wrong. And so then he had me I had to go back over to the freaking customer service desk and basically return it and then repay for the correct item. So like it wasn't that deep because I get that they're just trying to do their job, but it also shaved off a good amount of our thrifting time, which makes me sad because I was so excited. So I think we're only gonna go to one Goodwill and I'm gonna try to make it the one that usually has the better stuff because I want this haul to be fine. Bruh, I just drove straight past the Goodwill. I was too enthralled with how delicious this beef stick is. This beef stick is so GD good. I don't know if you guys can see the car behind me, but the lady who's driving the car behind me is making a TikTok. I guess I can't say anything though because I did just miss a turn because I was eating a beef stick, so we're all a little distracted around here. Okay, guys. Oh my god. She's also going to the Goodwill. That's not good because you know that when you see another baddie pulling into the thrift, you have competition, okay? And there's another baddie in the car next to me. Guys, that's not good. I just scarfed down the rest of that beef stick, and we need to get a move on because I don't want to lose the perfect items to these other thrift warriors that are walking around here right now. So, I'll see you guys inside. Okay guys, I have actually just been politely informed by one of these workers that we are not allowed to record in the Goodwill. So, I will be recording on my phone because that feels slightly less disrespectful than just whipping out my camera that evidently really looks like a people seem to be really weary of it. But I think I'm just gonna start looking at the decor and see if anything speaks to me. I'm not really on a specific mission to find anything in particular. I do know that I probably shouldn't get more shoes because I know myself like that, but we'll see. Oh my god, okay, so there's not any cute paintings, but there's these cute little jar things, and they're $2.99 each, and I'm trying to decide if that's worth it, because even though I think they're cute, I think the cat will knock them down, no matter where I put them. Do I have room for those in my room? No. Will I make room for them? Yes. Okay, wait, guys. These, I think, are so... That's okay. I think these are so cute, and you know how every woman in her life at some point has to choose an animal to theme her kitchen after? Mine is inevitably going to be owls because my mom is an owl girl, and I fear that's just been embedded in me forever. And I fear these match the color scheme of our apartment kitchen perfectly already. They're $4.99 each, and I was already going to get the little glass bottle things, but I think I'm just going to get all of it and pretend like I don't care that this is draining my bank. Okay guys, I low-key had to move away from the trinket section because I was finding some good stuff, which I usually don't in the trinket section of this Goodwill. I also found this little pot thing, and I love stars, so I thought that that was really cute. $4.99, thought I'd get it. The issue is that what's right next to the trinkets? The shoes. And I see 3 pairs. I've been eyeing them that I really like, and they look like they might be my size. So, guys, the issue is I'm not wearing socks. I wore sandals so that I wouldn't try on shoes because I'll be sockless, but I might have to risk it, guys. I fear that we may have lost a baddie because there are so many cute little shoes here, and one of the pairs didn't fit me, rip, but the other 2 did, so you better believe I'm getting them. Oh my god, you guys. I'm back in my car because, as it happens, the website is wrong and they don't close at 8, they close at 7:30, bruh. Oh my god, bro. I'm so... y'all don't know how embarrassing it is. That same man that walked up to me and told me that we aren't supposed to record in the store when I had my fucking camera out, comes up to me 15 minutes later. Not only am I still recording myself on my phone, I was about to tell y'all that I found some good stuff. I got caught up in my grind set of getting some good clothes, and I was about to update y'all. He walks up to me, he goes, "Excuse me, ma'am, I'm so sorry, but it's 7:30 and we close at 7:30. Could you please take your items up to the..." Oh my fuck! Ah! Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, bro. I hate when people do that too. I hate when people wait until the last minute, bro. Usually I would do a try-on haul of stuff that I got in the dressing rooms, but I'm a young hoe and I didn't check the time. So I will be giving you guys that tour at home, I guess. Okay guys, I made it back home, but there is one little issue. I didn't think about how I'm gonna get everything up. Guys, we're almost there. Okay guys, I'm back. I have everything. I dragged everything up. I managed it, guys. It's a lot heavier than it looks, but I figured since I couldn't show you guys in the store everything that I got, I would give you guys a little thrift haul now. So thrift haul, thrift haul. First things first, guys, this purse that I was talking about. Oh my gosh, guys. First of all, look at it. Ooh, I love this like whack mustard yellow color. I love that it's giving Ronald McDonald. I feel like it's just so, ugh. I love it so much, and it's big too. She's big. And then I didn't realize this when I was buying it, but it has a mini little attached coin purse thing. Oh my god. Safe to say I'm thrilled about this one. So $7.99 for this one. Next little accessory we have is this funky purple scarf. I thought that this was fun. I'm gonna put it on my body, which is dangerous because I might contract a virus, but I don't know. I just think it's like such a cute little accessory for springtime, even though right now it feels more like summer. But a cute little springtime garment, and this was only $2.99, girl. All right, next up we have this sheer long flowy shirt moment. I thought this might be cute. I was thinking for springtime, but also as kind of maybe like a beach cover up for the summer when I go back home, because when I go back home for the summer, I go to the beach probably 5 out of 7 days a week. Sheer white top, $7.99. Okay, this one, if you guys haven't had a hear me out with what I've shown you so far, this one might be it. It's this giant black sweater turtleneck dress. Question mark? I don't know if it's meant to be a dress, but it's a dress on me, and I love it. I think it's kind of giving like Ariana Grande when she would wear those giant sweaters and do like sweater paws, except it's like artsy fartsy because it has a turtleneck. And it was $6.99. So next is this tank top. Kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's purple. I thought that this was like a funky little design, and I was like, where could this possibly be from? And it's like Old Navy. So I thought that that was cute, and it was only $5.99, so slay. Last night, I ripped a big fat hole in my only good pair of pajama shorts, and it's as though Goodwill could sense that. And it gave me these, and they're stripes! Y'all know I love stripes. If you don't know I love stripes, now you know. I love stripes. Technically, these aren't pajama shorts. They're like that kind of material, once again, like a beachy, kind of summery, flowy vibe, but I will be wearing them as pajama shorts. This pair, $4.99. I know you guys are thinking, Cassie, those are so cute. If only you had another pair. Fret not, babe. They were right next to each other. I'm assuming they were donated by the same person. This is just even smaller stripes. And again, it's kind of hard to tell, but these are blue. So also $4.99. That's it for like clothes, but now we have shoes. I only got 2 pairs of shoes, guys. Are you proud of me? That's only 2 more than I said I was gonna get in the video. The first pair that I got are these kind of Bella Swan little strappy buckle giving Disney 2000s kind of shoe. I thought that they were so cute. They didn't have a sticker on them either, like the purse, and so the guy was just like $6. And I was like, yeah, $6, that works for me. I don't know who I was kidding with that. Wearing sandals so that I wouldn't be able to try on any shoes. That was stupid, guys. Never let me do that again, because I tried them on with my bare Tootsie, okay? So those were $6. These were $9. Look at these, bro. Look at these little red leather shoes. The god of Goodwill smiled upon me today with these. These are, it says they're a size 9. I slipped my little Tootsie in them, and they actually kind of fit me, like, well. Which was surprising because I have tiny little feet. I guess my feet aren't tiny. I wear like a 7 to a 7.5. People tell me all the time that my feet are absolutely tiny, but I think that's average size shoe for a woman in the United States. I have no idea. But these size 9s were not that big on me. Like, truly, if I was wearing a sock, like a regular, hygienic, normal human being at the thrift store, then they would fit me perfectly. So you will catch me jaunting around in these very soon. All right, guys. Next up, we have the owls. I ended up getting them. They were $4.99 each, but owls are just the animal that I'm choosing the owls to be my kitchen animal. You know, I was gonna go with chickens because that kind of reminded me of home, but honestly, my mom was an owl girl. I will never be able to forget the amount of owl stuff that she has owned in her life. So they started my journey as an owl kitchen girl. So by proxy, Grace is gonna have to be an owl kitchen girly until we eventually don't live together anymore and she can go on her own spiritual journey of finding her kitchen animal. Next up, we have this little thing, which I think I'm gonna use to hold my incense sticks that I have, because right now they're just in their little like cardboard packaging and it's ugly and I don't like its vibe. So this will be probably holding my incense. Yeah, holding my incense. Also $4.99. Finally are the funky bottles. I ended up getting them. I don't know what their purpose is gonna serve. Maybe their purpose is to just be pretty, but I think these also might go in our kitchen. Maybe they'll go in our living room. I don't have anywhere for them in my bedroom, as it turns out. I was thinking maybe I would set them on that little shelf back there, but there's just not that much room for them. Lord knows there's not enough room on my desk. I'll show you guys. I'll take a little tour of my house and I'll see where I want to set them, and then I'll show you guys where I end up putting them. Alrighty guys, grand total with my discount card was $77.29. Is that a lot of money? I don't know. I like everything that I got enough to say that I'm okay with spending that amount of money on these items. So I'm gonna put everything away and then I will recoup with you guys in just a minute. Okay. Alright guys, I put everything away in the spot that I think it's gonna permanently live in. I was planning on putting some of it in our living room somewhere, but all of it did in fact go into our kitchen. Eep. Doesn't like that apparently. Okay, pardon the mess in our kitchen, but I put the owls up there on top of our fridge. put the bottles right there, and I put the little jar thing right here. There's nothing in it right now. There probably will never be. I was planning on putting my incense in it in the living room, but I don't want them to like be out and like lose their smell, you know? But I think the bottles look so cute under like the rainbowy posters that we have for our favorite Chinese place. And I think the owls look so cute on top of the fridge. Eep will be knocking some of these things over at some point. So I'll let you guys know when that happens, but for the last like 15 minutes, he's been good. I put my new bag with all of my other bags. The issue is that I am kind of running out of places to put my shoes. So my closet is full, so they can't go in there. So I'm thinking they're just gonna remain in that cute little spot by my mirror, because the more that I put on this, the less structurally sound it becomes. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching this far, if you did, and if you didn't, you're helping with my rejection therapy. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at what I got and watching me have zero time management skills and watching me absolutely destroy a beef stick. I don't really have much more to say. If you guys liked the video, then like the video. And if not, then oh well. Anyway, bye guys.